Guys, today I wanted to do a little follow-up video to the cleaning of the fan area that we did yesterday. So I did notice when I fired it back up that it did say it was at 100% opening for the top air, but when I looked at it, it was still closed. It wasn't open like it is now. And I did notice I had a lot of creosote built up on the back side and on the outside of this. And I've been noticing that for a while, so after I was done with the video, I went and looked at it again, and it was still closed, but this was running, so I tapped on this and tapped that, and then it finally opened. So, and then it did its full heat cycle, and I threw wood in there and went on with my evening. And then in the middle of the night, my wife gets up for, one of the kids woke up in the middle of the night, and she would always check outside real quick to see if this flashing or whatever at the boiler, and sure enough, she was flashing red. And well, she wakes me up, and I come outside quick, and it was the low water temp alarm, and it said it was. I opened the door. There's all the wood that I put in there when I filled it around like 4 or 5 o'clock was still in there, and you could tell some of it burned. And I hit the cold start button, and it turns on like normal, and shows this should have been at 100% open, which is like right now, but it's in a burn cycle. And it was fully closed, so I shut it down, popped these 2 bolts off, pulled this off, took the plate off. I went in the garage quick and I cleaned it really well, cleaned the outside of this, put it back on, tightened it back up, turned it back on, and it opened just like normal. So now this is my first time coming back out here since 3, 4 in the morning, and it's around 1 o'clock right now, so it's running fine, thankfully. So I'm assuming it just got real stuck with whatever soot built up, or creosote built up on there, because I've yet to clean it. I think what happened was I was burning I was doing some trial and error. I was burning some pine and spruce that was dry, and I did that for like a week, about a month ago, and I noticed there was a lot of built up here. Why that would be, I'm not sure, because this is just the air intake that goes to the side panels. And that was when I kind of noticed the turbulator sticking a little bit when I was rocking the turbulators to get the fly ash to come off. So then I stopped burning all that stuff together. I know a lot of guys, that's all you have to burn in your gasification models, and I get it. That's the only access you got. I get it, you know. So I have access to all the hardwoods you can think of. So that's all I'm going to burn in here from now on. That's all I've been burning for the last month or two. So yeah, I just kind of want to do a follow-up on that. I mean, this up here is fine. I'm not going to open it back up to see if it's back to normal. But so yeah, I did a little clean on there. I should probably do this one. As you can see, this is black too, but it's not like sticky. This is at 10%, which is very fine, but this one seems to open just fine. I've never seen an issue. I have noticed this sticking a little bit, so I don't know if you can tell, but it's black inside. I really don't know. I really kind of want to pop that open. I don't know if it's like the factory paint like this on the inside peeling off like it did in the door, but other than that, it's fine. I mean, I'm glad I noticed it, because the water temp was already down to, I want to say it was already down to like 80 degrees. The house was still pretty warm, but yeah, I don't have any other sensors to like go off in the house to let me know what the water temp or what this is doing. And I only have the one garage running, so it was probably still running, trying to feel it, you know, heat it. The house was still fine, but that was probably, yeah, almost 12 hours. It dropped from 185 is what I have it set to 80 degrees, so it dropped pretty quick. I mean, I didn't have a lot of wood in there. I wanted to put just enough wood in there to get it to kind of burn the coals down a little bit, because it was getting pretty high. So it's just that when they wanted to do a recycle, this doesn't open. It's not getting any air. I mean, this is probably not going to open much, because if there's no smoke, this opens to give you the right mixture of air to kind of help burn the smoke in the combustion chamber. So yeah, but yeah, I just wanted to do a short video just to kind of, you know, talk about what I noticed just from doing some little maintenance, and obviously that was the issue. So, but yeah, I might pop that off one of these days. I'll make a video on how I do that. just to clean it so I don't have any issues. But yeah, no, so that's not, that doesn't open, there is no fire, so I needed that to be fixed. But yeah, that's all I really got for today. And but yeah, it's running fine now, so